Do you feel the vibes?
What's going on, everybody? Just Gaz Gaming. Welcome back to Destiny's Age of Triumph. Tonight we're doing this week's Nightfall. The modifiers for it are epic, heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Catapult, grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Fresh troops, some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Airborne, players deal more damage whilst in the air. And Berserk, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. And this Nightfall is Cerberus Ve 3. So as you can see, I did fast forward a little bit. I'll be skipping through just to the main parts of the Nightfall, which, as for a guide, it's just going to help you be able to get through if you are struggling. So as you can see, as we've come into this room, we've got one Colossus off to the left. So ideally you want to try and get your full fire team to fire upon him, preferably with heavies. Just get rid of him because he was an absolute nightmare, just a complete tank of a guy. And then we've got a yellow bar Centurion over in the far distance, so we'll take him out next, and he can work on some of the lower adds like the Scions. Now, due to the modifiers, it's a good thing that there's no burns on for you, damage wise. Just it also makes it a nightmare for taking out some of the shielded enemies. But just with your fire team, just slowly push up, start coming around to this left hand side. I would suggest coming up to this top part here. Because if you go down to the bottom, you will get slightly overwhelmed and you will have that Centurion firing on your head. And then as you'll see, as I come around here, I'll look down to the route being taken, and as you can see, there is a few guys down here and a Colossus. So take out that Colossus as quickly as you can. There's a few shots, grenades, and a galley. Take out the phalanx. And there should be one around the corner. And remember, while you're doing this, if you are using Warlock and Sunsinger, to put on so that when you jump and aim down sights, it will pause you in the air because you've got Airborne on, and it's just worth having that extra bit of damage while you can, since there's no burns on. First part of this, you're going to want to definitely take out this yellow bar Colossus at the end. This was definitely I found the hardest part of the strike, just due to the sheer number of enemies that will be coming at you once you clear this tunnel. And I did find it, as this was second time around, using this interceptor made life a bit easier. Just, it was there, I thought why not use it, clear out some of these enemies nice and quick. And you've got the little grenades coming from it. This is definitely the worst part of the strike. When we get to the main boss fight, as you'll see, I did use a cheese spot. So if you're unaware of this cheese spot, that was used heavily in year 1. Now is going to be a good time to be able to see it and take on board where it is. It's very easy to get to as well, and does leave you very well protected. As you see, that yellow bar Colossus down in the middle, and the first guard is up in the Master Chief helmet building. That's the best way I can describe it. And there he is. you'll instantly recognise them. The yellow bar, and they've actually got a name.
Guardian down.
So that was one down. That wasn't too bad using the interceptor. Had my fire team drawing his attention away from me while I could fire up at the windows. The gunship was a problem, but once again, using the interceptor, you're able to clear out a large number of the ads fairly quickly. Now they will all start pushing up into the Master Chief helmet.
Guardian down.
So ideally you don't really want to be standing around in there, which my fire team were. And also one of the guards will push up into that position. I believe that's where they will all go. They all go into there and they'll stay in that one place. As you will see in a moment, we have triggered the second lot of guard as he comes out here, and he actually ends up pushing up into that Master Chief helmet with the other one, which made my job a lot easier of taking them both down together. I was just trying to take it easy. I did have self-res on, but I wanted to take it easy just because both my fire team were down. I didn't really want to have to use up my self-res if I didn't need to. So I'll go for a quick revive here. And then that's why I had to use the self-res. But it did make getting this Colossus a little bit easier. And clearing out some of these side ads as well. Lots of yellow bars around. The worst part of this as well is because there's no flinching, especially with the guys with the shields. You rely on them to flinch when you shoot them in the foot, and then you can get your headshots off on them. But because they won't flinch, you're just constantly shooting them in the foot, which always makes it more fun. As you can see, the second guard is now going. Sorry, the third guard is now going up into the Master Chief helmet with the other one, so we can now just pick them off, pop some heavy, and clear them out. Especially using Galley, you don't have to worry too much about their shields as you've got the Wolfpack rounds. So there's the last one. And also making sure I'm airborne as well while I do it. Next coming in, you're going to have the Goliath tank. I believe we made quite short work of this. I was running with the Ex Machina,
Guardian down.
which is just a pretty good sniper altogether. Nice high impact. Made this nice and easy. Very large amounts of damage. 18 thou. 300,000. I believe it's just on the shots when it actually destroys the leg will be a larger impact. did take a full clip. That was a missed shot, that was a waste of time. Then Einstein here realises out of sniper ammo. So I just make my way around to this side, finish it off with this scout. If you're wondering, I'm using the Fang Ear Ute, which I got from Proto Raid. And that's the Goliath tank down. So now we will fast forward all the way up until the boss fight. With my amazing Sparrow driving. You're going to see a nice weird little glitch in a minute. So as we run in, the fire team member, Mage, he goes down the bottom. I stop for a moment, pop some heavy. Well, go to. I run through up the top, he runs straight through. I run in, completely clear. Bang, enemies spawn in right in front of my face. And I had to self-res. We'll just try to clear these out a little bit just to help try and get our other fire team member in. But it got a bit hectic, so we thought, bugger it, we'll start the boss fight. So here he is, here he comes. Absolute nightmare of a guy. Now, as you see, I came over to the left, and if you go up this ramp, you'll see down here, there's a little gap. And this is the infamous cheese spot for this boss fight. And you are safe to unload some rockets from definitely this corner at least. And with relative safety, you will get some through rounds through, but you are pretty much safe. Especially when you'll notice I do that a lot. I kept chucking grenades in it myself. Also, if you come around here, there's another little gap here which will give you a bit more field of vision round to the side for when he moves up the other end of the room. Still within relative safety. Now the only problem you will have is obviously you won't receive any ammo, so you need to either hope you've got heavy sync ready to use, or you can do as I do here, you can jump up, run out, possibly get some ammo. And I noticed a load of guys coming at me, so jumped back in and hid like little sissy pants. It's also a good place to take out some ads, get some ammo. We're going to pop that heavy synth now. It's right down the bottom. So I'm not going to get an angle on him here, so you can come back out the top if needs be.
Guardian down.
I didn't want to chance it and fire a rocket while I had that banner in front of me, because game physics, you know, rockets can't go through flappy banners. Yeah, I had a nightmare there. Luckily I had the shield on for when I meleeed an enemy. As you can see, we'll just clear out some more ads. But with my fire team being over the far side, dealing with more ads, it gave me more of an opportunity to just fire on the boss, try and take him down as quickly as possible without being affected. I do believe I throw a grenade in there. Yeah, that guy got him away. See, that's what I mean about, because they don't flinch, you can't get any shots off on them or any precision shots, but you can sneak around the side. For some reason he went over there. I grenade myself, standard, and unload it. Anyway, this will be the end of the fight. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe for more Destiny content. Leave a thumbs up if you found this useful. Share it to anyone that may be struggling with this Nightfall with a little guide by the cheese spot. And I'll leave you with the final killing. But until next time, Toodles.
Guardian down. We got him. I'll let Commander Zavala know there's one less problem on Mars.